Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Thank you for all the likes, comments, subscribes, and donations to my channel. Truly mean the world to me. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description below. And if you would like a private reading, more information about that will be in my About tab on my page. Aries, we're going to be taking a look at April. Looks like it's going to be a very financially beneficial month for you, but you're going to have to put in a lot of work. You're also going to be trying to do something that you've been doing for a while in a different way in order to create more abundance in regards to your finances. You know, it's like you're trying to reinvent a way that you do things. I see you doing the same thing that you've been doing, but it's almost like you're getting tired of doing it a certain way because you want to see an increase in your profession, your finances, your status, your money, something like that. Spirit, what do you have overall for Aries for April? Okay. You get 3 more. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like you're going to be getting rid of a certain energy in your life that has been surrounding you, that has been basically causing some sort of imbalance. It definitely could be in regards to money, but I feel like this also could be a person, Aries. There's a lot of conflict or conflicting energies around you this month that you are getting rid of, energies that are not serving you. It's almost like you're clearing space so that you can actually focus on the things you want to focus on or make room for a certain type of relationship in your life. I do see at the beginning of the month there will be some conflict in regards to either what it is you're doing, like in regards to your career, or certain relationships that you have, certain friendships, groups of people that you surround yourself with. I just see a lot of conflicting or competitive energies. And I see you having to make a choice that you did not want to have to make, but you're making it for your highest good. You're regaining balance and stability after dealing with people that were basically just draining you of your energy. Potentially energy vampires. I don't know, but I see a new beginning here where you're a lot more at peace and your money is looking good. Or you just are worried about yourself, you know, protecting yourself, protecting your peace, protecting your vision without the conflicting energies. It's like you made a choice to remove yourself from that environment and you're just focused on potentially, I see this 2 ways actually. I see you being able to save a lot more money because you've removed yourself from a certain group of people or person or draining energy. But I also see this being you removing yourself, taking a new beginning, but still holding on to certain emotions or disappointments because of the fact that you had to remove yourself. I do see you staying in the same location, staying in the same job, staying in the same area in general, but I do feel like you're thinking of ways in order to like stay in the same place but make something feel new. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to rearrange things in your life or rearrange the way that you are obtaining certain finances or the way that you're approaching relationships, but you're staying in the same location. This decision to release yourself from something is a very good and wise decision for you this month. There might be some offers of love that come to you that you just do not see. You don't see the point in it, or you don't feel they're genuine in their approach, and so you might reject them. I do see you having to deal with something in regards to a family matter that you hoped would go a lot smoother, or you hope will go a lot smoother, but I see there being a lot of conflict in regards to that. It's a situation that you have a lot of love for, but I see you in this feel like that's why it's difficult for you to make this choice. It's like you have to come from a perspective or point of view that is a bit more you thinking about yourself instead of everybody involved, because nobody is thinking about you in this situation. So I see you removing yourself because of that, but also having to kind of stoop to a level or carry yourself in a way that you're not normally used to. It's like you kind of have to be selfish with your emotions or create these boundaries with certain people that you have a deep love for or once had a lot of love for, you know? Definitely could be family members. But regardless, I see you making a difficult choice or decision that you know you kind of just have to make in order to stay on your path or just to protect your peace in general. And I see this being a very successful or very beneficial like decision for you to make, you know. There was not really much prosperity, or there will not be much prosperity dealing with this group of people simply because of the fact they don't have your best interest at heart, or they just lack the desire to see your point of view. And once you remove yourself, a lot of success starts coming in. A new love option for those that are looking comes in, or it's just you're in this energy of finding peace and stability, and you're able to actually realign with your higher self in a way that makes you feel like you're on the right track, and you are on the right track. I do see you having your doubts though about the path that you're on, potentially because there's certain offers that you're hoping to get or that you hope would come through, I guess, and they might not come through in the way that you expect. You're still going to get the offers, you're still going to get the propositions in regards to whatever it is you're trying to create for yourself, but they might come in a different form than you expect. I do see, however, a new connection. This could be friendship, could be love, could be with yourself, like I said, but I see you being very guarded to this connection at first. But once you start getting to know this person, there's going to be like almost like this nonstop type of communication. Like you're going to feel like you've already known this person. It might feel like someone you've met before, but you have not. This is a new person, but it'll feel, the way that you communicate with them, it'll make you feel like you've known them forever. I feel like in regards to your passions, your hobbies, potentially your work, whatever it is you're investing your time and energy into outside of relationships, I see you being very prosperous. Very, very prosperous. Almost on a pedestal, like you're exceeding your goals. You know what I mean? There's an overflow of abundance in regards to whatever goals that you have or had for this month of April. You will be exceeding those goals, and you will be seeing things from a different perspective. You'll be coming from a place that you haven't necessarily came from before, in a good way. It's almost like you're being elevated, or like you're finally able to sit comfortably in a position that you have yet to experience, but one you've always wanted to experience. Interesting. You might be very independent this month. People might try to help you, but you're really just weighing your options because you don't want people to slow you down. Spirit, what do you have for Aries singles? Three Cups. Okay. You'll be celebrating a lot. Wow. There is a stable offer of love being made to you. This is a wish fulfillment. This is somebody that they might be a bit. They might be, I'm not going to say a loner, but they might be very comfortable in their own energy. They might keep to themselves a lot. They might be very financially well off, or just have a good paying job. They might be very stable within their own energy. They've been building they have a certain vision for their own life. So in that sense, and they've been dedicated to that vision. And in that sense, there's a lot of stability and genuineness about this person. It's like they know what they like and what they don't like, and the offer that they're making you seems very genuine. You could meet this person while you're out and about, maybe at a bar, maybe just relaxing. It'll be in an environment where you're very comfortable, where your guard is down. And this will be a wish fulfillment that is unexpected. This is not something that you're expecting. So it could be somebody that you don't know. It could be an earth sign or a water sign. But this person will also, they will be single when you meet them, so keep that in mind. And they're very decisive. They're very clear on what they want. And so when they make this offer to you, it's going to be something that is, I would say it's worth your time if you're looking for love, for sure. All right. Aries couples. Okay. Interesting. Um, I see you guys, for those that are in a relationship, I see you and your person kind of coming to the end of a period of maybe disagreeing or conflict. I feel like for a while there was this sense of like disappointment or unhappiness in the connection or how it was going. Somebody could have been thinking about leaving the connection for a while or just pondering like the thought because of their unhappy. Yeah, for sure. Somebody could have just felt unappreciated. A lot of cards of desiring to leave but staying. And I feel like there's this, at the beginning of the month, there might be a lack of communication, but it will turn into some sort of like reconnecting on a very deep level. I feel like the person you're dealing with, Aries, if you're in a relationship, they might have been just disconnected from their emotions or from their heart's desires for a long time, and that could have made them lose a lot of interest in the things around them. Almost like they've lost this like certain passion for what it is they want out of life or what they do, and that could have made their energy a bit closed off. I don't see any like, I see like the end of a period of almost like stagnation between the communication that is had between you two. I see some sort of celebration happening, could be your birthday, but definitely a coming together of energies that were kind of together but distant for a while, you know? The end of a period of unhappiness on both sides. I feel like somebody's ready to stop being the victim or like always coming from a victim mindset, and they're ready to reignite some type of passion between the connection. Rebalance. I feel like there's just been a lot said and done in the past that made people stop wanting to communicate or disconnect from their emotions or where they're at. And I feel like in April, you guys are going to be coming back together in a way that's very beautiful. Yeah, it's like the end of like somebody being in their head or like feeling targeted or something. I feel like I feel like you're not going to be the one that initiates this or like gets it out. I feel like this person's going to come to you and communicate with you when they're ready. I don't feel like you're going to have to be the one to do this. But I do see this like peacefulness that is coming together with this relationship, almost like the end of something that has been kind of uncomfortable emotionally for a long time. Yeah. That's good though. That's good though. You could definitely have kids with this person. What does Spirit want to say? Closing messages. In regards to work, finances, be careful about who you share certain information with. I feel like there's somebody at your job that's kind of like they might have it out for you in some way, or they might just not like you or your energy. They might feel you're too blunt or too real or too like authentic, you know? And I feel like they're trying to make you look bad in some way, shape, or form, like you don't know what you're doing, or like maybe call you out. I would just be aware of that energy. Seems like a very, like they have some type of grudge or something. But I see your finances increasing, and I see you doing things in a way that it's like you are intentionally stepping your game up in some regard to increase your finances. For other Aries out there, there could be something or someone around you that has certain like desires or addictions, or like they're like bound to, they're like codependent on your energy, or they're codependent on something else, and it's kind of creating some sort of imbalance in your life. Like their mess ups are starting to like affect you on an emotional level, and it's starting to mess with your stability. So I would just be aware of that as well, because it does look like you're very focused this month, and I feel like this person poses the threat of throwing you out of that focus. Or but I see new people coming toward you, new friendships, new connections that are trying to help you build something, or people that are supportive of your energy. And I see you actually coming to the end or completing a certain cycle that you've been trying to complete for a long time, or like finally getting to the end of something that you've been desiring to for a long time. And then when you start heading in this new direction, whatever it may be for you, definitely could be others involved. Make sure it's people that make you feel like you can be yourself. This would be my advice. What is this, devil? 7 of Wands. Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, this could be somebody around you that you just do not feel comfortable around, or their actions are starting to rub you in the wrong way, make you feel very uncertain or uncomfortable around them, or like you just know that when you interact with their energy, it's something that you need to, it's almost like you prepare for having to reject their energy in a certain way. You're you're being very specific about who and what you surround yourself with this month, as you should be if you're trying to accomplish a lot in regards to your goals, or just, you know, filtering out certain relationships in your life that no longer serve you. Yeah, I feel like in the past you were dealing with a lot of manipulative people and emotionally disconnected people, and people that did not appreciate you for you. And I feel like that is coming to a very, the certain relationships you have will be changing a lot in a big way this month. It's like you're going to start to see people's true colors, and you're going to move forward accordingly, it looks like. So expect a lot of prosperity in the workplace, reconciliation if you're with someone, right? Like expect things to start going smoother. If you're single, expect somebody new to come in that actually will offer you something that you are not expecting, but is very stable or has the potential for longevity attached to it. And just advice in general, be aware of certain people, places, and things that are like attached to your energy, or people that don't make you feel comfortable. You're making a lot of you'll be making a lot of big decisions this month, and especially in regards to the friendships and connections that you have. And I feel like you're getting rid of a lot of chaos. There's going to be this period of like disappointment or sadness, but this was something that needed to happen so that you could feel more at peace in your life. You were carrying a lot of burdens that were not yours to carry, and I feel like in April you're going to be letting those go. So Aries, this was your April reading.